Hello guys, today we are going to install WordPress. WordPress is a simple content management software provided by the WordPress.org, and it will help to create websites of up to any level or up to of any type. Okay, so before going to install, first we have to download the WordPress script software from the WordPress.org. Okay, there are two things which we have to remember, like this, the website name is WordPress.org and one website name is WordPress.com. So we have to go on WordPress.org because WordPress.com is a blogging website which provide all the WordPress and hosting on its own server. But by downloading the script, we can install the WordPress on our server. Okay, so we are gonna first download the WordPress. Okay, so click on the download. So now the download is starting. Now as you can see, the download has been finished, and here the file name WordPress 4.3.1.zip. So first we have to extract on our local computer. So extracting in local computer, you can extract it on local computer anywhere. Here you can see we have extracted the content of WordPress.zip for zip file, and here the content of it. Now we have to put the content of the WordPress .zip file onto our server. The server can be local computer or the actual live server. So I will not be putting the file to the local server. I will be putting the files direct on the live server so that you can see how the things actually works. Okay, so first we need FTP connection in order to upload the file to the server. On that and for that you need any FTP software, and here I am using FileZilla. Okay, here the FileZilla, and I have connected to the local server. And you can see here the WordPress folder. Okay, I am renaming the WordPress folder to something else like my blog. Okay, and now on our, and you can see the two panel here. Okay, this is left panel and this is the right panel. The left panel is our computer directory system, and from the computer directory system I have browsed the folder which we downloaded of WordPress and rename it to my blog. Okay, and on the right hand side is my server directory structure. Okay, in server directory structure you have to go to the server www directory, HTML directory, and you have to upload it there. I started the uploading, and as you can see the uploading is going on, and uploading going on. And now the uploading done. Okay, so now we will access that my blog which comes under the server directory www.myblog. Here you can see via the URL in order to initiate the installing process. Okay, so here 192.1.0.6.9, this is my server address, local server, my blog. Okay, now when you hit the new directory name with your server IP address, the first time screen comes like this. Welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you have to have these things. Okay, you have to have the database name, database username, database password, database host, and table prefix if you want. Okay, so let's go. Okay, now here you have to enter the database name here. So the database name, by database name it wants a blank database name, newly created blank database WordPress, which will be used by WordPress in order to install their file. Okay, so first you have to create the blank database. Okay, so for that we need some way to in order to create the blank database. Okay, so I am using phpMyAdmin on my server. phpMyAdmin in order to create a blank database. In live hosting, you can easily find the phpMyAdmin, or from the cPanel you can create the new database. I am creating via phpMyAdmin. Okay, now I have to log into the database software phpMyAdmin in order to create new database. Okay, now when I click on the database, and now I write here any database name, like I need wnew data, any you can write here, then create. Now here you can see the new database has been created, whose name is wnew data, and it is blank, no any table and anything there. Okay, wnew data. Okay, so here I will write wnew data, and username is the database username root, the password, whatever password your database having. Database, so typically most of the cases the database host is local. 99% cases the database host is localhost. In any dedicated host, or if you are having database server outside the computer or outside the host, then you will need IP there, but most of the cases localhost will work. Table prefix default is WP underscore, but I prefer change it because it will help you in order to counter the hacking. CH underscore. Okay. Now I created submit. Now here this is the error. Okay, this is the error is like the sorry, but I can't write the wp config.php file. I intentionally created this error by not giving the proper permission to the WordPress folder, because this problem may occur to the lots of the users. Okay, so and most of the time it will not occur, it will directly go to the screen which will be come afterwards. Okay, so for the person who don't take or who in the screen of who this screen not come, you can skip the step and go ahead. But for the person, for the user which encounter this screen, I am telling you how to encounter this. Okay, so first you have to copy all the content here of this file and go in the server in the my blog and create a new file here in the root directory wp config.php. Here it is. Now open it. Now when you open in the file, it will be open in Notepad or anything, but here in my computer it open it editor. You cannot open it in any software, and then paste the content which you have copied it from the screen, and then save it, and then yes, replace it. Okay, when you have done this, and then click run the install. Okay, now this screen comes. For most of the screen this comes directly, but here it is. Now site title, my new blog or anything you want, and here is the username admin, but I prefer use different username to encounter the hacking. Okay, so I am here writing a pixel, and here is the password. Okay, you can change it by your way, or you can use this. Okay, and here is the email you can use. Okay, and if you want to first you create some development thing, then you have to uncheck this, and if you are doing it on live, then check this. Then click install WordPress. And then you will see this screen, success, WordPress has been installed. Were you expecting more steps? So this point, username is whatever the username you have decided, whatever the password you have copied. Okay, so our password is this which we have copied earlier. Here you can make it yours, no problem in that, and then click on login. See, here our directory which we uploaded on the server, and this is the URL for the admin login, WP admin. Okay, so here you write the pixel and the password which you have copied earlier, and then click login. And now you are in the admin panel of the WordPress. And when you want to see the front end, click visit site, and you see here the blog name here. This is the blog which is currently blank. You can now experiment yourself, test yourself. You can change the settings by going general, writing, and lots of things, lots of the stuff to do. We will cover this or cover all the things in the later course. Till then, goodbye.